I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus.
Hello, I see you.
Today we're looking at some of the scariest videos of people's private home cameras being hacked. This first story comes from Tennessee, where 8-year-old Alyssa was terrified by a noise she heard coming from her room. She recounts the moments in her own words.
So I heard some music, like to the window, so I come upstairs. I was like, who is that?
And when she gets to her room, she's confused by the eerie music playing. You can see her pacing all over the room looking for answers. She finally shouts,
Who is that?
I'm your best friend. I'm Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
I don't know who you are.
The hacker doesn't stop there. He encourages the little girl to destroy her room.
You can do whatever you want right now. You can mess up your room, you can break your TV.
The poor little girl calls out for her mom once again. Watching back the footage had the whole family terrified.
I watched the video and I mean, like, my heart just like, you know, I'm like, I didn't even get to the end where she's screaming like, mommy.
This next video comes from a family in Seattle. Abby Leguido was home with her 2 kids when she thought she heard something coming from her newly installed Nest camera. When she walked over to the camera to see exactly what was going on.
Then they started cussing and saying, "Shut the F up, you N-word."
Paralyzed with fear, the only thing she could think to do was call her husband.
He goes, "Go record it." I'm like, "No, I'm scared. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm freaking out."
But she figures out a way to record the hacker.
And so I'm standing right here at the edge where they can't see me. And then I hang up and then I grab that chair right there. And I'm standing, but my arm is facing the Nest, but my head is on the other side of the wall because I was like, I don't want them looking at me.
And things get even scarier.
Don't record what the you thinking.
At this point, Abby was bursting with fear.
These guys can see me.
The verbal assault continues to get worse.
Can I ask you a question? How would you like your dog? Do you like it fried or deep pan fried?
The family reached out to their local police department and they are looking into the crime as a form of robbery. And with the added racial comments, this could be a felony charge. And the family no longer uses their Nest camera. This next Ring camera video brings us to Staten Island, where a 13-year-old boy was prompted with a conversation through the family's Ring camera. But the voice on the other end isn't anyone from his family.
Hello? I see you.
What?
I see you.
As unsettling as the hacker is, the teen remains extremely calm.
How you doing? How's your day?
He then gets up and walks towards the Ring camera as the hacker continues to engage with him.
What's your name?
Lamar.
What up, Lamar? How's your day?
Good.
The teen gives the hacker a fake name and calmly walks over to the camera system and disabled one of the units in the house. But the hacker continues to engage with him.
Do you play any games? Like video games?
Yeah, I play some video games.
Do you play Minecraft?
Of course, he doesn't play Minecraft.
I don't know.
And the teen continues to converse with the stranger while pacing the room, contemplating his next move.
Do you play CSGO?
What do you play?
Do you play CSGO?
Fiesta?
CSGO.
What's it called?
And it's at this moment that he decides to disable the camera. He keeps the hacker occupied while dismantling the camera. And just like that, problem solved. Or he thought. But that wasn't the last of the hacker. The teen sprints through the house to call his parents.
Hey, Gary, call out.
And just as he passes another camera in the house, the hacker lets his presence be known again.
What's up, homie? I still see you.
Now all of the families attacked through their cameras are okay, but they have been left feeling violated and afraid. And the conversation has naturally spread to social media, where this mother shares a horrifyingly similar story.
And I have noticed over the past couple of weeks to a couple of months, he's been unplugging his camera. So I asked my husband, I was like, hey, can you plug his camera back in? And my son starts crying and he's like, I don't want my camera plugged in. I don't want my camera plugged in. Someone talks to me at night and it scares me. Someone wakes me up and talks to me and I'm scared. I don't want my camera plugged in. Me and my husband do not talk to him through the camera, so it definitely has not been us. And the only reason we didn't know about this sooner is because our son thought it was us talking to him. Whoever was talking to him was telling him that it was his mom and dad.
This family opted for a baby monitor that doesn't require Wi-Fi.
As time goes forward, as we see this change to having everything connected to the internet, we're going to hear more and more stories like this.
And with the rise of AI-generated audio scams, the chance of being victimized is growing and potentially making these ring attacks more personal. Cybersecurity experts recommend taking the following precautions to protect your cyber safety. Don't use default settings. Use strong passwords. Change passwords often. Use two-step authentication. And in terms of baby monitors, opt for a camera that doesn't require Wi-Fi and that has as few settings as possible. And if you're still not convinced, beware. Any security camera with factory default passwords or minimal security are at risk of ending up on websites like insecam.org, which allows you to view security cam from countries all over the world.